Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Iliana. Welcome to Ili's Beauty Box. Today we're going to be doing this very easy, simple look. Believe it or not, I'm not wearing any foundation. I realized watching a lot of makeup tutorials, there are so many steps and it feels so overwhelming, and a lot of people just start getting confused and don't know the process and the layers. Honestly, a lot of it's unnecessary if you're not going to a big event. So this video is going to be geared to my ladies that are in a rush to go to work, who want to just be put together and take their kids to school, or just look put together but not overly done. Then this makeup video is gonna be for you. So if you really want to know how to achieve this, then keep on watching. Hi guys, so let's get into this video. To do my brows, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Anastasia Brow Powder. Normally I do like to use the pomade, but today, since it's gonna be a lighter look, I'm just gonna draw underneath the line of my brow. So it's like I define the bottom part, and then I'll just do like the tail part. I'll do the same thing to the other brow. And usually as my guideline, I like to go here. Then my tail will usually go here. Not the tail, the middle part. And then the tail usually ends here. So those are your checkpoints. And that's how you tell where you can begin and where you can end. And then the rest, I'm gonna fill it in with the powder. And I take the spoolie part just to disperse a little bit of the product and make it look a little bit more natural. So using the Anastasia, my little brow kit, I have the Pro palette. I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade in chocolate, but I'm only gonna go with that darkest shade in the tail part. And I'm using a regular angle brush like this. It's a brow brush, and I'm just gonna color in where there is no hair. I usually feel that the only thing that takes me the longest is my brows. My eyebrows are so tricky that if I overdo them, I can actually look angry. So now to go with the front part, I'm actually gonna go in with the lighter shade here, and I'm gonna fill in the front area, and I'm actually switching the brush and just combing upwards. And if I need to add just a little bit here, I will go in with that same color. Now I am actually going to clean underneath my brows, and I'm actually going to take something that's very close to my skin tone, because I don't want floating eyebrows. So I'm actually taking like my foundation, I put a little drop behind my hand, and I am going to carve them out. I'm just going to do this very quickly. We're going to go in on the edges and the bottom part of the brows. And then I usually like to blend it out with my finger. Now, one thing that I will tell you never skip is moisturizing your skin, getting it prepped and ready for makeup. I'm going to try this Hungarian water essence by Belief. Just going to pump a little bit. It's an aqua-based formula, and it's good to hydrate the skin. So I'm just going to put a little bit of it just around here and here. And then I'm going to go in with my primer. The primer that I'm going to be using today is by Estee Lauder. This is the Illuminator Radiant Perfecting Primer and Finisher. So I'm going to use this just to give myself a little bit of a luminosity. I want my skin to look and feel great. So I am rubbing that and then just putting it downwards into my skin. So I'm just making sure that it goes really in my skin. And usually when I do this, my skin turns so red. Like my skin was just a little while normal, and now do you see how red it's starting to get? Over it, I just ended up grabbing my Pore Professional filler just to fill in my pores, because I do get really large pores around my nose and underneath my eyes, and then I put it a little bit on the forehead. I'm actually not going to go in with foundation. I'm going to go in with concealer. And this is my first time trying the Tantadel Ultra Wear Camouflage. And the color that I have is 320 Bisque. Now this is a very heavy concealer. So that is why I'm kind of like skipping the whole foundation routine. I'm going to go in with a little bit of it. This is the foundation that I had, which looks a lot redder than the 320 Bisque. And I'm going to go in with the 320 Bisque, and I'm only going to put it in the areas that I want to hide. So this is like this looks normal, this looks normal. Notice I don't have any blemishes or anything that I need to hide. So the only thing I'm going to go in for is like just giving myself a very clean look. And that is why I put my primer on and my moisturizer. So I just put very little bit, and I'm going to shear this into my skin using a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend it out. Like I said, I'm not looking for a full coverage. I'm just looking to make myself look put together and that my skin looks healthy. I should have showed you how much I squeezed out, because I squeezed very little. And do you see how much this is applying everywhere? I'm gonna grab a little bit and put it like right here and on my eye. So I'm gonna go in my medium Fit Me. I'm only gonna do like one swipe here, one swipe there. Just go a little bit higher on my eyes, especially like right here. And I'm going to go in and just blend that like right there, because that's where I need the coverage. I'm going to set that with my Ben Nye banana powder, which I keep in a little casing like this. I'm going to go in with a very loose brush and just like pat it downward. And I'm also going to use that to set my eye. Blend that and set that. I am taking my e.l.f. powder, which I obviously need a new one because I dropped it so many times and it's like a hot mess. So I'm taking my brush like this, and I'm taking a Coastal Scent little fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna press it into my skin. Just like that. Just like that. That's it. See, I look put together. I'm going to now bronze up the side of my face. I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal True Match powder C8, which is cocoa. That's what it looks like. And I'm gonna just give myself a little bit of color on the sides of my cheek. So I'm taking that. And usually where you want to place your bronzer is where that cheekbone ends. So usually like right there, like right on the hairline. And then I'm going to bring it to the around my side of my face. I'm also going to go in with my medium NYX MBB03 bronzer. And I'm just going to go just a little bit heavier because this is a little bit more warmer. And go right over where I put my bronzer. I want to give my cheeks a little bit of color, so I'm going to go in with my Lancome in Rose Fresque. And I'm just going to put that right on the apples of my cheek, like right on the actual bone. I'm going to take my Luxie brush. And I'm just putting that like right here. triple checking on my brows, and I just feel like the powder is not distributed correctly, so I'm gonna go back in and fix that and touch it up. But I'm also gonna go in with my Ready Set Brow by Benefit, the gel, and I'm gonna put a little bit of it in the front and then tame those hairs in the back. So what I like to do is comb these hairs upward and everything else goes sides. I'm gonna clean out my cheeks just a little bit. This is really unnecessary. You don't have to do this, but I feel a little bit insecure when I don't do this. So this is what I need to do in order to feel put together. Only because I have like a really round face and I need to give myself a little bit more definition. So that is why I kind of like bake underneath my cheeks. I'm not telling you to do it. This is my preference. So if you have really defined cheeks, this is really unnecessary for you. You don't have to do this. And then you're gonna immediately blend it out, because I'm not baking. I'm not making it look harsh and defined and profound. We're just going to remove that very quickly. Benign powder, put it on both just to make sure that that concealer is not going to crease my eyeshadow. I'm going to go in and pat it. Same thing here. So it's like you're doing everything so fast. You can, if you're running late. We're going to only use one eyeshadow. That's it. And I'm going to take that eyeshadow. Snazzy might be too dark. Don't want it to get too crazy on me. So I'm going to go in with Stunner instead, which is this one right here. And I'm using my Per Soiree Diaries eyeshadow palette that I got in my BoxyCharm in the month of September. And I just got my BoxyCharm now for the month of October. So I can't wait to share that with you. I'll probably film that one next. So I am going to take it. And I'm actually just going to build that color all over my eye. Just here, all around. I'm going to go messy, tap it in all over. And then we're going to bring it upwards. So it's like one color everywhere. And then we're just going to blend it upwards. You want to make sure you go on those edges. I'm going to go in back in and start like going in that circular motion and buffing out those little edges here. Making sure that my color goes right here. So like I have to lift up my brow. I don't know if you noticed that I did that in my last video, but usually when my brows look really archy is because I am really going in there. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. I feel like my eyes, this bone sticks out so much more than this one. This bone is like more up here, and then this one stays low, so it's harder to make these eyes look identical or symmetrical. So it's like I feel like I'm blending for dear life. My arm goes numb as I do this. So with the same color Stunner, we're gonna run it underneath here. I mean, if you don't have this much time, I would tell you to take Twinkie, just put it here, put a little bit of crease color, and your lashes are gonna be optional. It's really up to you. I'm gonna go in with my Silk Booster and my Monsieur Big mascara. So when you use the Silk Booster, you want to make sure that you coat your lashes before you add mascara. And as soon as you add the primer, you're going to go in immediately and add your mascara. And the one I'm using is Monsieur Big. And I really love to comb it the opposite direction that my eyelashes grow. My lashes, I'm gonna do the other side. We're gonna add some lipstick, and usually a nice pop of red or like a bold lip will make this look put together. So let me see what lipstick I'm gonna put on. So I'm actually cheating. I'm gonna go in with Jante Blue or Jante Blue. Never heard of this brand. This is actually new, in the color Brown Sugar. That's gonna be my lip liner. This is from my BoxyCharm, so I am cheating and I'm giving you a little sneak peek of my Boxy. Great. I'm actually giving you a little sneak peek of my BoxyCharm, so I'm going to use this lip liner. It's very pretty, very warm, ready for fall. And then I'm going to go in with the Tarte's lip paint. And what color is this? Front Row, which it looks like this. I don't think I've ever tried Tarte. I'm not 100% sure on their lipsticks. Oh, I like the Dofa. It's like slanted. Let's see if I can get a little view of it. And I'm gonna... Shit, this looks awesome together with this eye makeup look. And of course I have to put just a little bit of highlight, not too much. I'm gonna go in with my You Glow Girl by J. Katz in the color Twilight, which is like a golden type of warm color. This is so pretty and I love how they glazed it. I'm just gonna like lightly feather that into my cheekbone. Putting that right there. I'm gonna add that like up here. Gonna do the same thing on the other side. You're older and you have like really, you have to be careful with highlighters because sometimes highlighters can emphasize wrinkles, so you have to be careful where you put it. I'm gonna put that a little bit on my nose, just like on the tip, just to give myself a little button since I really didn't contour my nose. And then I'm gonna go in with my wet beauty blender, and I just want to make sure that I melt that highlighter into my skin. I don't like leaving it sitting on my cheek. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Same highlighter. I'm going to put it like right here, right there. I'm going to grab the same brush and just add very little, not too much. Right there. Set your face. This normally can take about 20 minutes if I wasn't doing a whole makeup tutorial. Honestly, I would have been like ba 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 ba, and I would have been good to go. I probably wouldn't have been so worried about buffing out those edges. I would have went a little bit lighter than this, but I really like the overall finish. So yeah, if you guys want me to do a lot more easier makeup tutorials, please give me a thumbs up. Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you want me to show you, and I will do that for you. And that is it. I love you guys so much. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so down below. Leave a comment. Please don't be shy. I love reading comments. I'm trying my best to start responding as quick as I can. And yeah, I am rambling. I am so sorry for doing that. Take care. I love you guys so much. Make sure you stay beautiful inside and out, and love you. Take care. Adios. Bye.